So my project is on Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli's success. So who is Studio Ghibli? They're a Japanese film animation studio founded by Hayao Miyazaki and Takahata Isao. They're based in Koganai, Japan, and have produced various films such as Ponyo and Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. They were founded in 1985. So, a little bit about their success and achievements. They actually won Best Animated Feature Film at the Oscars in 2003 for Spirited Away, and they held a record for 19 years for the most grossing film in Japan. They've also won 17 Annie Awards, which are given to the best animated films. This poses a question, why is Studio Ghibli so successful and how have they achieved so much? One of those components would be their animation style. So their animation style is very two-dimensional. It has a hand-drawn feel, and it actually took a while to complete. Um, and it was hand-drawn until Prince Mononoke in 1997, but they wanted to cut that process in half, but still have that energy and feel that they wanted to keep that handmade feel. So they worked with a company to create a program that developed hand-drawn animations with a computer, and this was actually especially made for Studio Ghibli. Another aspect is their unique topics and stories. So these films are very multidimensional. There's a lot of theories and themes that people have come up with while watching these movies. Hayao Miyazaki didn't want to dumb down these complex themes for kids. So how he imagined them is how he wanted them to be presented, how his perspective was. And Miyazaki shown that these feelings are normal. So feeling lost or feeling afraid, they aren't alone during these moments of uneasiness. And a lot of his films actually have to do with war and environmental topics. So one that I can think of is Howl's Moving Castle has a lot of war themes, and Ponyo has a lot of environmental topics as well. Something to also note as to why they're successful is their female heroes. So he has stated before that he feels very, very inspired by his female staff at his studio. So he always tries to incorporate the strengths and their weaknesses or their character in general in these um, characters in the films. So they feel very much real and we can connect to how the actor is or acts in a way. So according to Kabir, Hayao Miyazaki deconstructs the very idea of traditional femininity with his movies. From women with disabilities holding positions of power and leading armies to saving their friends and communities, running businesses, gender isn't a barrier for these characters. So obviously he wants to stray away from that stereotypical female that we usually see in films where they're like the damsel in distress type thing. Another thing to note is that love is not always the main theme. Character development is the most important thing for him in a lot of his films. And then here is the clip. It's going to be a Kiki's Delivery Service clip. I'll link that in the discussion. But the importance, so I'd like to know a few things. So people see themselves in these characters regardless of age and or gender. Um, a lot of people relate to these things, so we can clearly see that the human experience is crucial to the studio, thus viewers relating more. And like I said, to recap, incredible animations, thoughtful themes or dialogue, and his character's raw development is what makes the studio so successful and why it will continue to be successful. And then here are the works cited as well. Thank you.